And we're on.
It's the Sini-Gang with l-boogy.
And Sterno Supernova.
Hey there, Sterno.
Hey, Boogie.
What's going on?
I can't think of anything really great going on. How about you? What's going on with you?
Nothing. Well, what do you want to talk about?
I don't know if I talked about this before, but do we ever talk about like if you're the only minority in a pretty much all white office?
I don't know.
Yeah, I just been realizing how different it is because I've been used to being in an office where it's a little more culturally, culturally, ethnic wise, diverse, or whatever I'm trying to say. And I just
there's more than you're used to something with just more than white people.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I for people that don't know me, obviously, I just had a new change in employment, so I have a new office, and the guys that I'm working with, don't get me wrong, they're great guys. They're actually pretty cool to me, and they're pretty welcoming. But you can tell there's a big difference because, you know, I bring up stuff, and then whenever I bring up the minority thing, I can feel the discomfort, like because we share a cubicle, like a 4-man cubicle. And they're bringing up their perspective, like, oh yeah, you know, Trump and this and blah blah blah, you know, all their opinions, which are fine. And then I just bring up, oh, yeah, but you know, it's different when you're a minority. And all of a sudden, I can feel the room just get tense, and I'm like, I don't know. Do you even talk about stuff like that at your office or what? I mean, do you talk to your number one? Do you talk to your your fellow coworkers? I don't know what your situation's like now.
Well, one thing is, people know me as I don't want to. I'm trying to say this the right way. They know me as a Filipino. Basically, I'm out there. It's like, yo, I'm Filipino, yo.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm, you know, I don't look like.
Well, you.
What? Okay, here comes. I'm the whitest Filipino you know joke you coming up.
Well, with? The last 2 minutes you just talked about. I've just had to change an employment and the discussion in my department was
what I can't.
That's exactly what you said, right?
I know I can't talk like using like business terminology, and I just did the same thing. I realized.
Whereas I would have said, "Yo, I got a new job, and everyone in there is white," and they talk about white things, like yo, see, and I come across like that. That's how I come across. You come across as
white. Is that what
you're saying? I'm not trying to say that.
Okay, well, what are you trying to say?
But you fit in with the white people.
Is that a bad thing?
No, I'm just saying people forget that you're a minority because of that. Which I know it sounds bad.
It does. It really does.
And I'm trying not to make it sound bad because it's not a bad thing. But when they see me, they say, yo, there's a Filipino kid, or there's an Asian kid here.
Yeah.
They don't, no one looks at me and says, you know, and thinks, oh, he fits in with the, you know, oh, he fits in with the demographic of the office here. No, they don't think that because I come across, you know, like this. I come across the way I am.
Okay.
You know, and I don't dress. I mean, I don't dress like I should. I mean, I'm not wearing you know, slacks, and I come in with, you know, I mean, I don't wear jeans all the time or whatever. I do have my khakis are a little more baggy. I'm trying to say, and plus another thing is my workplace is a little diverse. I mean, there's people of all different kinds. You have a lot of Indians at my work, a lot of Black people, a lot of Asians. Well, not a lot of Asians. It's a workplace where it's not dominated by white people.
No, mine isn't. Just that my particular group is.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm just saying the people I work with, basically.
Yeah. Okay. The people you interact with on a regular basis. I know I keep sounding like now I'm all conscious about the words.
No, because that's what you are, though.
I know. It's not like I'm trying to put on like you know, I'm trying to.
No, I'm just saying that's how you are. I'm not saying don't try to change the way you are.
Yeah, well, other podcasts you have said that, but anyway.
I know because I know it's a lost cause.
Okay, good. You gave.
And I tried to change you a long time ago for these situations.
Well, no. This is a different situation, though. I'm okay that I fit in my work environment. I'm okay with it. I'm actually happy about that. It makes a nice transition. But I'm just saying, What am I saying? I'm just, that's just the way I talk. So,
I know.
Yeah, but I'm just the reason I thought about it is because a bunch of us were going to some sort of training meeting or whatever, orientation meeting, and we were walking. It was the seasons have gotten colder. It's getting colder, and we were talking about how temperatures have changed, and I said something like, "Oh, damn, global warming," right? And we both laughed, and then I'm trying to figure out if he's laughing because he doesn't believe in global warming,
or he's laughing because people do believe in global warming. I was being sarcastic,
like I know it's global warming, but people don't understand that it's a climate change. And I think he might be laughing because the stupid people think
who think global warming. So
yeah, and I'm just realizing I don't quite understand my coworkers. Like I know how they voted. I get like a pretty good idea. Pretty much how they talked about the other candidates. I know what their voting thing was, but it's like it's weird.
It's good for you.
Why is it good for me?
Because now you're experiencing other things. Because it seems like you haven't experienced a lot of the other side.
No, I've experienced both sides, but I didn't realize it was heavily slanted.
Yeah, see?
I mean, I've
known this. Why? And I've been very
I'm like you said,
anti this.
you said, like you just said, you're in a more culturally diverse environment than I am right now. Right, but in my previous work, I had I was able to be part of a conversation with multiple. Anyway, with different people, with people of different backgrounds, and we were able to talk in a pretty civil. It didn't get heated very often. It was very rare. But this one, I'm really being cautious about.
I know a lot. See, that's what I'm saying. You apparently haven't known people who are very. I've actually mentioned this to you before about how it seems like everyone in your world, the world that you live in, Cerno, thinks one way.
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, I'm not saying one way. I'm trying.
They're open to discuss. They're more open-minded, I guess. How about that? Did that work?
No, I'm trying to think of an example where we thought, we would think it's obvious to all of us, to the world. When there's another whole side it's obvious it's the other thing.
Right. Thing. I don't know.
We talked about this before, and I brought it up before, and I can't remember what the situation was. But I said, hey, I remember talking about I've been on message boards where I've been on Aryan.
Is it Black Lives Matter and All Lives Matter?
No, this is before that. I thought about I've been on message boards with Aryan Nation people. I've been on.
Why? Just because you want
to experience it, to see,
I mean, I can read their stuff. I don't really necessarily want to interact with them. That's the difference.
No, I've been immersed in a lot of this stuff. I mean, to see how people think, and it's crazy how many people think different things. Like how it's common sense to us, to them it's not common sense, and maybe it's not supposed to be common sense to us. Or
we take it for granted that everybody thinks this way about this topic. I mean,
if you want to talk about the last election, which I don't want to, but
we're not. Okay, go ahead.
It seemed like it was obvious that Hillary Clinton was going to win, right? In our world, and I'm not just saying just the people we know. I'm like the the websites we go peruse, the news we watch, our world, it seemed like she was going to win a landslide.
Yeah, the shoo-in, definitely.
But there's another whole world. I mean, I've actually talked to people like, who's actually going to, they're saying, who actually is voting for Hillary? I don't know anyone. And they're like, oh, Donald Trump's going to win in a landslide. We don't know anyone that thinks, they should vote for Hillary, kind of thing.
Right.
And I'm trying to, and I'm living in this world where like everyone's voting for her.
Yeah.
And then I'm trying to see this guy's point of view where he's like, I don't know a person in the world that would think about voting for this lady. See, and
I know. I get what you're saying. I mean, like after the election, I had to explain to one of my coworkers, just a one-on-one conversation, like, hey, do you understand why some people are upset that Trump won? He's like, well, why they should get over it. I'm like, as a minority, I had to explain the whole minority thing. Like, to us, that's like a statement against minorities, and for many people, not everybody thinks that way.
Because I know a lot of minorities that voted one way.
I know. For a lot of people, it's a victory by Trump was a statement against their beliefs, their lifestyle, their ethnicity, whatever. So to them, that's why they're taking it really, really hard. And he's like, oh, it's like, okay, And it was just like, okay, he doesn't quite get it. I mean, he listened to me, he was polite, and that's all I really could ask for in a conversation. But so I mean, it just
I don't even try.
Well, people. I mean, because I don't know if I don't remember if I brought this particular conversation up, but after the election, we were all like talking. There was like 3 white guys and me, and then we were talking about how come everybody keeps on dwelling on the demographics of who voted for Trump and what races voted for Clinton and blah blah blah. And the guy goes, yeah, race doesn't matter. I don't see race. And I was thinking, I looked at him and I wanted to say, what are you, crazy? Just to say that race doesn't matter. It's like a totally presumptuous statement. I don't know. Like, number one, you're not even a minority. You don't understand what race, stuff is. And I'm not the most far. I mean, you just said I fit in pretty well with the white crowd. So I can't say
the thing is, they probably look at you, don't even see an Asian.
Thanks.
See, that could be a good thing though.
Yeah, I intentionally remind them every now and then, like, yeah, Filipinos are like this, because I wanted to remember that I'm not, because sometimes there's statements that are made that are kind of like on the borderline of being offensive, and I wanted to understand, I'm here. But you don't have to, rub my face into it, it was weird because I actually talked about what was that? There was a recent shooting incident over in with Ohio State, I think.
Okay.
And I was mentioning how like sometimes when there's a mass shooting, minorities wonder like, I hope it's not one of us. It's like it's sort of like we were wondering, we don't want to backlash. Like if you're Muslim, you don't want to be a Muslim. If you're Filipino, you don't want to be a Filipino sniper. Just it's just one of the. It's not like a huge deal, but it's something that we are conscious of. And he's like. And he's like, what? And I'm like, well, yeah. Like, if you're Irish, with an Irish shooter, no one goes, hey, let's go kill all the Irish people or round them up. It's like, there's a difference when you're visibly of a, and
I remember Virginia Tech, 2007, was it?
I thought it was, whatever, yeah.
And then, like, ooh, mass shooting. It's like, oh no, he's Asian.
Yeah, I know.
Like, damn it.
Yeah.
People.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I mean, because we found out the Ohio State guy was Muslim, wasn't it? So I'm like,
was he? Well, I mean, he was Muslim,
but I'm just saying.
But he was like an immigrant from
Somalia.
Yeah, Somalia.
I'm just saying because then all the headlines like Muslim shooter at because we don't want to be Filipino, does this because especially in a negative thing. So.
I mean, and it's not just one incident. Like the one Virginia Tech thing. Yeah. People aren't saying, "Oh, Asians are going to start, killing." But if you had that, then another Asian,
right,
and then another Asian,
it'll start a stereotype or reinforce an existing negative stereotype, which is what we don't want. So, and I had to explain it to him, and he's like, "Oh, okay." I'm like, "You don't have. I know you guys don't have to worry about that kind of stuff, but we're just conscious of it, They're like, okay, and then they're like, "Oh, thanks for bringing the race into it." I'm like, well, okay, whatever. So I'm just wondering if it's just me or if I'm, because I was when the first conversation I talked about with the Race Doesn't Matter guy, that was like my second or third day there, and I didn't want to cause any waves. I didn't want to respond, but I'm not sure. I don't know if I should feel more obligated to be like, no, this is how it is, or this, because I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be the guy.
You want to be the militant.
Yeah, militant Asian guy that has to make a statement about race with every possible chance that I get. I don't want to be that guy, but at the same time, I don't want to be a guy that just lets everything pass by him. That like someone says stuff that I think is wrong. I don't want to be just like, hey, whatever, because that's not.
You don't want to sit idly by.
Yeah,
and let it pass.
It's trying to find that right level, it's hard. It's a hard thing, especially when you're trying to get to know people and you're the new guy. You're not like established in the.
Yeah, and that's tricky.
Yeah,
I mean, the way like I said, I'm out there about my stuff, but I'm not the militant,
right?
I'm brown, I'm proud kind of guy. But I do make a lot of jokes. Like let's say there was this never happened, but let's say there was a conversation where a car accident or something, or a bad driver driving down the road, and I've been saying, yo, that's probably one of my brothers, yo. I'd be saying a joke like that
to
the white people in your office.
Yeah.
Something like that. It's like, yo, it's Asians can't drive. Ha ha ha. I do.
You're making fun of the stereotype instead of reinforcing it. Is that what you're trying to do? I mean,
sort of.
Because in a way,
I make it known that I know there's a stereotype.
Yeah.
But I do this like an everyday conversation also. I just don't wait till I don't
let them do the joke and then
I have to correct them. No, I'm always saying stuff like, oh, or they'll say something like, hey, I don't know, something comes up with math, and I'll be like, yo, I'm the Asian guy, I got this. Something like that. I always do that. Okay. I make it known that I'm Asian. One time they were asking what do we want for lunch. I said, let's get some Chinese food because the Asian in me is coming out tonight or today. Something like that. I do that all the time. Oh, okay. But that's just me. That is how I am, though. And and I think by doing that, everyone knows, hey, there's a minority in the group, kind of thing. And I don't have your heavy conversations that you have.
Well, yeah, it's. I mean, every place is different, so
I let a lot slide.
Do you ever feel like you shouldn't have let stuff slide and you did?
No, because if people are stupid and talk stupid, I don't think I need to correct stupid. Okay. It's not my job.
No, I get what you're saying. I just wonder because I just.
I also don't let it bother me. Because sometimes I think it does bother you.
It does, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it does.
Yeah, and I think that's part of where I'm coming at, where I'm saying I've known a lot of like racist people. I've known a lot of racist people.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay.
So it comes to the point where like, yeah. Oh well, what the hell? It don't bother me when someone says something racist, unless they're saying it at me. Like you call me a chink or something. But if you say something like,
okay,
like,
bringing back an old story from my experience when I was at the grocery store and I was buying rice at Farm Fresh, and the register guy goes, "Wow, you people sure do like your rice." Now, what would you have done?
I would have laughed.
I was in shock.
Oh yeah, we love our rice because I do love my rice. I eat my rice with just like anything.
Okay.
And I would have said something like that. Yeah, I eat steak with rice. And white people don't understand that, right?
Right. Okay. Just wondering. I mean, this.
I've always been a proponent for Hooters serving rice with our wings, right? Some people think that's crazy. To us, that's normal. But if the cash register dude was going to say, "You guys love your rice," I'd have been like, "Hell yeah." Ching chong, ching chong.
Okay. That's not how I went with it.
Just like you guys love your ham hocks. I don't know.
Ham hocks? Ham hocks. Okay, sure.
I don't know who you were talking. I don't know what the guy you're talking to.
You got some older white
bangers guy. And mash.
He's not British. You spotted dick.
When I was in New York, I told you I was going to stay at this one place, but I ended up staying at another place. But if I stayed in the first place, there's this famous restaurant next to it, or spotted dick, which I've never had.
Uh-huh.
But this place supposedly serves like one of the best spotted dick in the world.
Actually, I forgot what it is.
I don't know.
Okay.
But I was planning to eat it at that one restaurant.
Just to say you had some.
Saying I had the best in the world.
Uh-huh. Not only do you have some, but you had the best in the world.
If I've never had it, and when I finally have it, I'm gonna have the best.
Oh. It's a British pudding made with suet and dried fruit, usually currants and raisins.
Yeah, something like that.
Doesn't sound that great to me.
I saw a picture of it. It didn't look good at all, but it was the specialty at this restaurant.
Yeah, okay. Well, if you have the best in the world, at least you can say you tried the best, and you can tell if you like it or dislike it. Because they might say, "Oh, you had it over there." Well, that's not. No wonder you don't like it, because it's not the good one. But you said the best in the world. That's the way to do it.
And another thing is, we know a lot of activists, a lot of Asian activists.
Yeah.
Who would be laughing at our conversation right now, saying, "Hey, both of you are wrong," or "l-boogy, you're wrong,"
uh-huh.
And there are listeners we have that are like that too. So I'm not saying there's a right and a wrong. I could be completely wrong.
Yeah.
I don't. This is just what we do. This is what I do.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I just feel like do what you feel comfortable or what's right at the time. Not necessarily what's comfortable. Because if you feel like you have to say something, say something.
I mean, yeah.
A
lot of these militant activists that we know
Mm-hmm.
get on my nerves.
Oh yeah.
I mean, a lot of them. Even I say, "Yo, chill down, chill with the."
Yeah, some people are like lectures waiting to happen. They just want to.
Yeah.
They just wait for something that
They're waiting for the conversation,
Yeah.
so they could spout out their spiel.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell it's so rehearsed, or they've researched everything and they know, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but there's such a thing called what's it called, race fatigue, where you if that's all you worry about, if you're constantly pressured and worried about the race issue, it does wear on you. I mean, I don't know, maybe other people around you too, So I like, and we're not saying either they're bad. I mean, like we know a lot of, like you said, we know a lot of people that are into it. But
I mean, when I was in college, I was all into the whole Filipino activism thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was really hardcore into it. I mean, I wasn't like in your face kind of thing, but I was, that was my everyday life kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then after a while, I said, I'm done with that. I've been asked to, join other groups after college about.
Didn't they ask you to write for a magazine or something and stuff like that? Or
yeah, then college.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you ask me now, I'll be like, no. That basically because I have. I don't want to say got tired of it, but I don't want to say I've grown out of it. But that was,
you've progressed, and you've done that, and you can move beyond that.
Yeah,
not beyond it, but it's part of you. You move on.
Yeah.
I
mean, we have a podcast about Filipinos.
No,
I mean,
what? Yeah, I forgot.
That alone, to some people, is like way hardcore activism.
Yeah, that's true.
So. I don't want to sound hypocritical here.
I don't really like to talk about Filipino issues here. That's not really what we do in this Filipino podcast.
And there are Filipino podcasts out there who are all about, I do listen to some of them about, Asians and all that.
Are there a lot now? Because I haven't listened to anything recent. I did it early on. I just haven't really been.
Yeah, there's a few. I'm trying to bring up my list right now real quick, But I mean, you've been on my car when we listened to a couple.
Not the Filipino stuff. Mostly it's been like.
I mean, they're mostly Asian stuff, but there are Filipino ones out there.
Well, the ones you usually play in the car are the ones about like the scientific guy, the one the why. I don't know what you call it. The ones that explain.
Stuff you should. I mean, not stuff you should know. Yeah, stuff you should know, and how stuff works, and
that kind of stuff, which is not politically charged at all.
No. I mean, it's making me smart. That's what I'm trying to do. No, but I'm trying to find something in my list here. I have a long list of podcasts.
I mean, you're scrolling a lot. I'm just like, wow, I would have been done like 3 swipes ago.
There's one here. It's called This Filipino American Life. It's basically This American Life, but with a Filipino.
Are they like are they like our age, way younger than us?
No.
I'm just curious.
No, but they do talk about Filipinos in higher education.
Oh.
They talked about Filipino accents. They talked about the election. That's what
they're like on the important stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Not like us.
No, definitely not like us.
Yeah. And I do think a lot of people are looking for that kind of stuff and find us. And
every now and then we have conversations.
We
do have some good conversations every now and then, but we're like, when you're talking with friends, when sometimes it's about really deep and meaningful stuff, and other times it's like, I have trouble finding a bathroom when I'm out shopping. So which one's a good place to go to? That kind of those kind of deal. So
yeah, I do have. I'm gonna save that story for another day.
Okay.
There's another one. This one's F This Weekly. It's called F This Weekly. FTW. F This Weekly. It's basically a podcast about this Asian. We've listened to this in my car.
Yeah, I think
you probably haven't.
I remember that one.
Sort of. It's an Asian girl. So she talked about women issues and Asian issues, and it's more geared along those lines about I don't want to say activism, but more important issues.
Again, not us. So yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, there are ones out there that
Okay.
I even listen to. But yeah, if this isn't your first time listening, that ain't us.
Yep, absolutely.
Especially if you just listen to the last 20 minutes.
Yep.
I just told I don't want to say what I gave you was advice. I just gave you stuff I would have done.
Yeah, I know. I don't. Like I said, it's everybody's gonna take their own approach to stuff. I'm not asking for advice. I'm just curious about how you would have reacted in the same situation. Just.
But like I said, I do put myself out there.
But on a consistent level, not like not on a special.
It's not like I go out there day one thinking I'm going to tell everyone I'm Filipino and make them know it. No, it's just I think it's just my personality.
Okay.
That screams Filipino.
By that extension, I mean my personality is not Filipino.
I'm trying not to make it sound like that.
But it's pretty much. It's not like a big leap for me to make that connection there. Oh, my personality screams. Oh. I can fill in the blank. It's not a hard thing.
No, that's the thing. I'm trying not to do that.
You're not really, you're not succeeding. But I get.
I mean, my personality also screams. I like Black culture, also. And you see that in me, right?
Oh yeah,
all the time. And I don't know how I do it, but I probably have more Black friends than white friends just because of the way I act. Or you? I don't know. I
never counted, but I would not surprised.
Yeah.
It's not like we count, oh yeah, I've got this money.
I mean, but just by the way I act or my personality, you would figure I could fit in with a Black crowd probably better than I can fit in with a white crowd.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how I do it, but I think I come across that way. I don't know how, but I do.
Okay. I mean, it's a lot of stuff. I mean, we dress differently, you act differently, and we act differently, and yeah.
Whereas I think you would be scared in a Black crowd. I think if we were at a Wu-Tang concert, you would be in the back, whereas I'd be in the dead center.
Are you referring to that Prince concert? Because that was a different situation.
No. I'm not even talking about that.
Yeah, because
that wasn't even a Black crowd.
I know. I'm saying I was in the middle. I was in the middle, and you got to the front. I was just saying.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying if we ever went to I'm trying to think of something that would scare you kind of concert.
I don't want to put anything out there because
I know
gonna sound bad. It's gonna sound bad. But so are you saying you're not as comfortable for the white concert, or you don't even care? Because you're kind of putting
See, it's hard because I do go to a lot of white concerts.
Yeah, you go to more concerts in general than I do, so that's another thing.
I mean,
I'm
fine at a Radiohead concert,
and I have a bigger problem with crowds than you do, than most people do. So, I just don't like being in crowds. But that's skirting around the whole racial thing. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I don't know how I do it, but I put myself out there as a minority.
And then you say you're more introverted than I am, which is weird. So it's just saying.
I know, because people do get surprised, like, "Oh, you know all the lyrics to Biggie Smalls?" I'm like, yes. Stuff like that.
Okay. All right.
Yep. First thing first. My papa freaks all the honeys, dummies, Playboy bunnies, those wanting monies.
You sound like a white guy.
I know.
White guy doing Biggie Smalls with attitude, white attitude. Because you're right there, your attitude was screaming white. So it was
but
weird.
see, you laugh because that's not me. If you had done that, I would be like, "Oh, there's Sterno."
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I don't know this stuff. It's just the way it is. I'm not a psychologist.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Obviously, we are not either. So yeah, I'm not either. So how's your holiday season been going? Are you all into the swing of the holiday? Because we're the beginning of December as we record this show. Are you like you told me you're pretty much done with your shopping, basically?
Oh yeah. So, I mean, there's like two gifts I still need to buy.
Dang.
But yeah, I'm done. I get my stuff done before Thanksgiving. Makes it a lot easier.
Did you pick up anything good on Black Friday or Cyber Monday or nothing really of note?
I did buy a couple gifts on Black Friday that were from a Filipino store, from a Filipino online store, because they were having a sale.
Which Filipino store?
PST Gear.
Oh, okay.
.com.
I keep on wondering if is there a replacement for Tatak Filipino, or that's still even
around? There's a lot of places. I mean, it's not like, there's not like the same stuff, but and you're talking about a website from 15 years ago.
I know, that's what I'm saying, because it's like a void. To me, it was like a void.
Yeah, I mean, anything on there you can find on eBay, I think.
Yeah, that's what I do normally now. Just go to eBay. But if there's a store that I could support, if I want to buy some of the cultural items, I would. I don't know.
Have you Googled Filipino cultural items?
Not lately. I haven't needed to buy any, but I was wondering if there's something out there.
I'm sure there are. I'm trying to remember where I bought some stuff from. I mean, I've actually bought some stuff from the Philippines, and it takes forever and a day to get to Virginia from Manila. Like forever. I mean, I've gotten stuff from China faster than I have from the Philippines. Come on, Filipinos.
Yeah, what's up?
What else did I buy on Black Friday? I mean, I bought a couple video games that were like really cheap for me. I did hold back. There's a lot of stuff that I could have bought. I normally would have bought, but I've said no, not spending my money on this.
Okay.
Like a Nintendo 3DS. There are certain ones that are hard to get, and I could have got them.
But you wouldn't have bought it to sell it? I mean, because I know you buy some things to sell.
Yeah, and I am making a killing. Man, this has been a good Christmas. Because
do you want to say what you got?
Oh yeah, I'll tell people. I've gotten a lot of Hatchimals out there, and if you don't know what a Hatchimal is, then don't
worry about it. Yeah, it's not going to matter to you.
But if you have been looking for Hatchimal, they're easier. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's easy for me to find, but I've been finding them. I've been getting my hands on them. I've gotten 15 of them.
Dang. Okay.
And I feel bad because I'm online and all these like housewives are like, I can't find one for my kid. And
but you would help some of your friends out too, though.
Yes, I have. I haven't. I'm not selling all 15, and I'm not hoarding these to sell.
Right.
I do get them and sell them to the friends at retail, and then I have 5 set aside for my Christmas gifts. And then the rest of them I have been putting on eBay, and I'll put it at below retail starting bid. That's
very altruistic of you.
But it just shows that I'm giving to whatever people want to pay. If people do
you have the reserve on the?
No,
okay.
There's no reserve. But hey, I don't need no reserve. You think they're selling like hotcakes? There hasn't been one yet selling for less than double.
Nice.
But like I said, I have. In fact, a friend of ours, I sold one to. I was selling her one.
Yeah.
At retail at the price I paid.
Yeah.
In fact, I paid less. I mean, I paid more because I didn't even charge her tax. And I met up with her. I said I have 2. You can you can choose either this pink one or you can pick this blue one, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know which one you wanted. I don't know who you're giving it to. I don't know if you're giving it to a boy or a girl. So I brought you 2. You pick the pink one or the blue one. She says, can I buy them both? And I'm like,
yeah.
And she was like, I'll give you a little more. She gave me, like $10 more than I was asking for both of them.
That's not double.
Yeah, I am giving side because man, I would have sold the other one, but
it's a friend.
Yes, and I sold her both, and I don't look at it as I'm losing money.
Then you don't?
No, I look at it as like I had one less to sell.
That's a very fine distinction you're making, but I understand what you mean.
Yeah, it's more like I'm if I find one, I could buy it and resell it. I just think of it as one less that I found.
Okay.
Yeah. So Yeah, so that I've had a couple other things. I wish I could find more Nintendo classics, but I've found a couple. That's it. Those things are hard to find.
Mm.
The professionals out there, I consider myself a professional finder, or
Okay.
I like to consider myself like, if you can't find that hard to get thing, I can find it. I've said this before, and me as a professional thing, this damn Nintendo thing is hard to find.
Okay.
I found 2 of them. I wish I could find 15, but yeah, I've only been able to get 2. I could. Another thing is, if I really had to, or really wanted to, I would get more. I mean, they had some at stores this morning. I could have got out there at 4 a.m. and stood in line for 5 hours.
They don't limit the number you could buy?
Oh no, you limit it, but I would have had one more.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant you're gonna try to buy out their stock. I'm like, oh man, I wouldn't do that.
And then there's the people like, it's not worth standing in line for, I'm like, yo, I make $250 off of this. Standing in line for 4 hours, I have no problem with.
Yeah.
They're like, it's not worth $200 to stand in line in the cold. I'm like, it's 40 degrees. I got a jacket. I do it all the time. It's not an issue. But I didn't do it this morning because I didn't really need to. It's not like I had a kid that's been asking for one, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, those things don't really. The kids really want those. I mean, like I was telling you before, it's like it's more people our age or a little bit younger, right?
Yeah.
More of a nostalgia thing than a.
But hell yeah, the people have been standing in line.
And when I told you this before, you're like, I don't care. I just want to sell. I don't care as long as they buy it from me.
Yeah, you were like, I don't get it. Why do people want this? We could just download it on our computers. You get an emulator.
Yeah.
Same thing. I'm like, so what? People are buying it.
You don't care why the demand is there.
Yes.
You just want to take advantage of it. That's fine.
What's the attraction? The actual, I don't care.
Right.
Kids want them. Parents want to give it to their kids.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here to provide.
Did you do the Zuzu Pet thing back in like a few years ago? Were you one of those people selling like Zuzu Pets everywhere?
I wasn't selling like everywhere, but I was getting them, and
okay.
A lot of people were asking me, "Hey, can you get me one?" And I said, "Yeah."
Okay.
Kind of thing. But I wasn't making money off of it or anything.
Just wondering.
I mean, there's a lot of things I don't get. I mean, there's a lot of things I could get, but I don't get because I'm like, I don't care if I get it, or I'm not going to make a lot of money off of it if I sell it. So there's
not a big return on your investment.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, if I like Funko Pop things, those little deformed things. I can get a lot of the rare ones, and people. But to me, you make maybe $15 off of it. I mean, you're spending it's double the cost, but
right.
Sometimes to me, it's not worth it. The hassle of eBay shipping.
Well, there's special cases though with those things, right? So you have certain ones.
Oh yeah, certain ones. Like I sold one for $300 not too long ago.
Yeah.
So, which I paid $15 for. That's a different thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But I'm saying, there's a lot of rare ones that are, Walgreens only, Toys R Us only. There's different Batmans that are Target only. And I see them. I can buy them and resell them for $5 profit.
Yeah. Even I go $5.
Yeah, and I can get 5 of them and make $25. I know the math because I'm Asian.
He's Asian.
All right, let's do the Tagalog word of the day.
All right, this is the part of the show where we educate our listeners on the Filipino language. Neither Boogie or I are native speakers of Filipino or Tagalog, however you want to put it. So if we get some aspect of the word incorrect, like its pronunciation, its grammatical usage, some nuance in regards to its definition, whatever, feel free to let us know because we value your interaction. But keep in mind, and we've said this many times, that we're not really a instructional, educational type podcast. We do this for fun, let you get a little taste of the culture, but not necessarily, you don't use this as a reference. Never do that. But if you want, you go use that Filipino word of the day for fun and impress your friends. Hopefully, we did it right for you. So anyway, Boogie, do you have a word?
Tindahan.
Tindahan.
Tindahan. Tindahan. I'm screwing it up now.
You get the pronunciation wrong, but anyway, yeah. Tindahan.
Tindahan. Ang tindahan ng aling nena. It's a song.
No, I think I just blanked.
Tindahan. Meron ang Hachimosai tindahan. I don't know.
You were almost there. You need a couple words to finish the sentence.
Maraming ang tindahan sa
mall.
Okay.
Sure, shopping center.
Sa palengke.
And if you haven't figured out by now, tindahan is store, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's make tindahan our word of the day. Tindahan.
What about you? Did you buy anything on Black Friday?
No, I was doing family stuff. We didn't go out.
You don't have to go out. There's a thing called the internet. There's a thing called mobile shopping now, where you can put Walmart and Target on your phone.
I bought stuff on Cyber Monday, but not like Black Friday. I was keeping.
Nobody even shops on Black Friday anymore. They do this stuff on Wednesday night. I bought all my stuff on Wednesday night, which is considered Black Friday shopping.
Right.
In fact, I did go out to Walmart on Black Friday. Friday morning.
Why?
9 a.m.
What was there?
And Walmart was empty. It was empty. There was like 20 registers open and like 3 people in line. And 3 people checking out.
Well,
so 17 people not doing anything.
Maybe there was a rush in the morning.
Yeah, because everyone goes out and does all the Black Friday shopping.
I meant like earlier that day, and they just really early, and they've gone already. You don't think that happened?
No, they were there Thursday night.
Okay.
So actual Black Friday. And like I said, everyone does it online anyways.
Right.
So like I got a lot of the doorbuster stuff online myself Wednesday night. Yeah. So like I said, I know this stuff because professional finder here.
Yep. No doubt.
Yep. I told you I got Rogue One tickets. The day they went out on sale for day 1, showing 1. And people were mad. People got mad because at 12:02, the websites all crashed and no one can get tickets.
Are you seeing it the first day?
Because
I know
we're gonna have a discussion about this, but yeah.
I kind of figured that.
I've seen it twice. I'm seeing it first day, and then I'm seeing it again with you a couple days later. You and Playboy.
Okay.
There's a reason.
Okay, yeah, I'm not surprised. Okay.
But yeah, I'm seeing it more than once. But yeah, I was able to get those tickets even though the websites all crashed. And
professional finder. Yeah, okay, I got it.
Yeah, I had my ways around it. I actually had 2 different ways around the websites crashing.
Okay.
I don't want to give up my secrets right now.
I'm not expecting you to.
Because actually, one of them. I'll tell you one of them. I won't tell you the main one I use, but the other one.
The more you talk, the more you give it up.
No, this one's easy because people are going to find out about this one. Well, when people buy movie tickets went on sale. It was that Monday. I forgot what day it was. November something. November 26th, 27th. I don't know. It was a Monday.
After Thanksgiving.
At midnight, yeah. Tickets went on sale at midnight. Fandango.com crashed. Regal.com, whatever it's called, crashed. AMC theaters crashed. But there's another website that's sort of new called Atom. ATOM.
Okay.
They sell tickets. They're the same thing as Fandango. Nobody knows about them. They didn't crash because nobody knows about them. And they had a coupon that said, "Hey, if you're gonna watch Rogue One, here's $5 off." Because they were like, nobody knows about it. Let's throw a coupon out there. So I was able to get tickets to them. But I also got tickets another way, which if you guys are in the know, it's obvious.
Okay.
Make sure you visit our website, www.cine-gang.com.
Or email us at thesinigang@gmail.com.
Follow us on Twitter at The Sini-Gang.
Find us on facebook.com/Sini-Gang, or look for our videos. They're on YouTube. Do a search for our URL, www.cine-gang.com, and you'll be able to find our videos. And if you could, please comment, because I like to see comments on them. So until next time, this is Jono Supernova.
And this is l-boogy, the Elemental One, saying thanks for listening in.
See you now. Is it saving?
It's saying I already have a file with the same name.
Okay.
Let's give it another name. I know what happened. See, I named the files according to the dates.
Yeah.
So today's date would be 12/4/16.
Right.
So I tried to name the file episode 12416, which is 12/4/16.
Right.
Saying no, you already have a file that's 12416. I'm like, yo, I don't have a file.
124.
So now, yeah,
I
I have a file that's from January 24, 2016.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So you guys just got a little
let's make this,
glimpse of how the issues that we come up with our podcast. So
let's make this December 5th.
Okay, thanks for watching. Till next time, take care, and we'll see you soon.